Welcome back, ladies.
We're back after a 1-year sabbatical.
We're back!
Too close, queen.
And then, like, the scary music starts.
Ooh. Anywho.
Turned off.
Yeah, we had a time. Willow had to graduate.
Yeah, I did.
I'm so proud of her.
The tassel was not
We
worth
did
the
not
hassle.
we did not put the mics on the stand for you to
Hey!
be this close to the fucking mic again.
I'm not that close.
She's literally, your nose is touching it.
Can we stick to the topic?
Yeah, I'd love to.
The tassel was not worth the hassle.
But yeah, Willow graduated. We're very proud. That's largely the reason that we didn't
Yeah, we were
post.
the brief hiatus. Well, not brief. The hiatus.
It was the hiatus. The 1-year sabbatical.
The hiatus was well spent.
Yes.
We took the time to make sure I got a diploma.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm
it
back.
worked.
I'm back in an honors GPA, so that's
Who
good.
cares?
Yeah, we're just having a good time.
No one cares.
We're having a good time. We
went to the lake.
We did. We went. We're Missouri girls, so we went to the Lake of the Ozarks. I have a little condo down there.
Yeah. And we were on the lake.
And it was so fun.
We had a lot of nachos.
Oh my god. Willow and I
We had
have
nachos 3 different times.
Willow and I have recently discovered that we really love nachos and also buffalo chicken.
Fucking love nachos.
So-
Yummy, yummy.
So today we broke the streak, but there were 2 days in a row where we had buffalo wings
And nachos.
for dinner.
The
days in a row.
ones yesterday weren't that good.
They weren't that good. Well, they were pretty good.
They
I
were
will
okay.
say
The meat and the fucking chicken wings were pink.
it
Let's
was a
talk
little
about that.
pink. It was a little pink, but it
I-
tasted fine.
I didn't get food poisoning, but I felt like I was going to, and that is just the same.
I felt fine. I had a
It's
great
the
time.
worst.
I prefer bone-in wings. Willow doesn't, so.
Also, disclaimer. I'm not wearing glasses. I think we all noticed. Because I have no idea where the camera... I lost my glasses in my dirty-ass broom, and I can't find them. And it's...
Oh my god, okay. I would like to talk about this. The day of Willow's graduation, I spent the night because graduation is so early in the morning.
For no fucking reason.
And I am not an early riser. I'm a night owl. I love sleeping in. It's my favorite thing. So I slept over at Willow's so that I would actually wake up and I could go. And her dogs.
It's Frankie. It's Frankie.
So,
Okay. The thing is, Frankie's newer. She's not been here as long. Max and Leo are 7. We've had them forever. Frankie, she's a little girl. She's a Boston Terrier. She's tiny. But
She's
she
a
causes
sweetheart.
the most fucking...
She's a fucking menace to society.
She's the worst. But I love her. So she, like, riles them up. She'll get up and, like, she'll think she hears something and she'll start fucking barking so loud. And then Max and Leo think that it's something and then it's not. And then she gets up so early in the morning to get into my garbage. And then that wakes us up earlier because then Max and Leo are like, oh, it's time to eat. It's time to get up. No, it's not.
So when Willow's parents were on a work trip, and Frankie, she posted this on her Snapchat story. Frankie took a fucking McDonald's Dr. Pepper, took it out into the backyard, removed the straw, and started drinking from it.
She also took my backpack outside. My whole fucking backpack with all of my folders and everything in there. She took a whole thing of fucking syringes.
Are you serious? Oh man, I love her.
She just does the worst things for no reason. She's from the streets.
She is from the streets.
She's from the
missing,
ghetto.
She's missing a nail.
She's missing a nail and she has a cleft lip. And she scavenges constantly because she doesn't understand that she's in white suburbia now and it's
I
fine.
love her so much. Anywho.
Snaggletooth.
Oh my god.
What else do we have? What's been up with you? In the day that we haven't seen each other.
In the day that we haven't
Yeah,
seen
what'd you
each
do
other?
yesterday?
Oh, I hung out with Aubrey, who's my girlfriend, by the way.
Boop. Just kidding.
You also have a girlfriend. Get out of here. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month.
I can't
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it was it's been a whole, the past couple weeks have been a whole thing. Well, due to graduation, we have at our school a choir leadership council. And it's like, we have multiple positions with different responsibilities to help make the program run smoother. And I applied for class reps and vice president, and I got VP, which is
Yep.
awesome. I'm really happy about
You're
it.
welcome.
And yeah, you're very much thank you.
I'm an
Everyone
advocate.
advocated for me though.
No, but it was me
Literally,
first.
Liam said, I advocated for you, and I said, I fucking know you
But
did.
who brought you up? Me.
It was me. Anywho, yeah, I'm kind of like peaking right now. I'm kind of peaking. I also took a trip to Austin, Texas to visit my cousin and her wife and their kid. They're like 5-month-old. He's so cute. I could vomit.
Babies weird me out.
Oh
Why are
my
you
God.
bald?
He's the sweetest. He has so much hair. But his hairline is like
Why is your head so round?
his hairline is like a capital M.
Why are you so little? What's up with that?
And I got him a toy piano, and he loved it.
Why do your fingers look like weird little clay pieces?
Have you seen the girl on TikTok whose knees look like baby faces? Hold on.
I don't want to, so let's not. Thanks. Anything else new?
Not particularly. I got a lot going on, but
Yeah.
yeah. Let's just give an update on the pod. We are changing our schedule a wee bit to like better suit us.
Yeah. Because, so we were having, in the one episode that we put out, we were having a lot of problems with just like scheduling and like making sure that we were all on top of our shit and like actually uploading it, because that was so difficult.
Oh my god, it was
because
so unnecessarily
how
hard.
big the file
Oh my
is, and
God.
we don't have like professional equipment. It's really hard for us to get motivation to do this.
We're neurodivergent.
I'm just speaking from me, because it's a lot harder to have a podcast when you have to do everything yourself.
Mhm.
So
Willow has to do a lot of it 'cause I don't know a lot of tech things.
I'm very techie,
Yeah,
and I know how to edit shit.
and
so
I am not.
yeah.
But in return for editing, I buy her food. We had canes
and
today.
other assorted items.
And other trinkets.
Yeah.
Anywho, so yeah, we're now uploading every other week.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh, never mind.
We're now uploading every other week, probably on Fridays.
Yeah, every Friday, and
Every
then
other
we're gonna
Friday.
film on the Wednesday before.
Yes.
But this episode will be coming out the Friday of the day that we're recording. So it's Wednesday the 14th, and it will be coming out Friday the 16th.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
If I'm on my shit, which I might be.
Mhm.
And I don't really know how to upload it still, but it's gonna be there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be out. Hopefully.
Let us pray. Anywho.
Oh, but this is what I was gonna say. My birthday's coming up.
Oh my god, yeah! Everybody say happy birthday to Willow. Or happy
It's-
early birthday.
Yeah, my birthday's in July.
We're just dramatic.
I love
Me
birthdays.
too. I'm so excited.
I'm turning 18 years old.
Old.
Big 18.
The big 1L.
Bald. I'm turning 18 years old, and everybody's getting me gifts, and I'm excited. I love to get presents.
Mhm. And this year, Willow has a lot of people in her corner.
Yeah, I usually never have a lot of friends. I usually have just like one friend, but now there's a lot of
Hi,
people
Avery.
who like me. Hey, Avery. Hey, Faith. Hey, all the other ones.
Hey, Sammy.
Sammy Routh wasn't at my birthday
Oh,
last year.
yeah, she's a real.
Oh, yes, she was. She was.
Yeah.
She was at my birthday party. Sorry, Sammy. I forgot.
Hi, Queen.
Her and Leo were cuddling. Everybody loves Leo. Let's talk about that. Leo's such a famous superstar.
Leo is the sweetest boy I have ever met in my entire life.
But he's so fucking stupid.
He is so stupid.
See, the only reason people like Leo is because they don't have to live with him.
He's an airhead. I love him.
I have to live with Leo, and he's the dumbest motherfucker I've ever met
You
in
love
my
him too.
whole
You
life.
love him too.
I love him too, but God, he's so stupid. Oh, he thinks he's fast enough to get a squirrel. Like, girl,
he
you
runs into a
weigh
tree.
you weigh 40 pounds,
Mhm.
probably like 35, but I'll do a little bit of a what's that called?
Shane?
Hyperbole.
I was like, are
He
you
is
fat shaming me?
slow.
I was kidding. She just gave me the most tremendous side eye.
I love giving. I'm so good at it. I'm so good at side eye.
Wait, ready?
Because I have really good peripheral vision.
I wish I did. I mean, it's good. It's fine. I just don't. I don't
Like-
pay attention.
I can see my finger. America.
Audio listeners are like, cool. So
You
can
know
I.
what? That's everybody at all times when I open my mouth on this podcast. They're like, okay, all right.
Julie, bitch, my finger. Anywho,
Do we have any other life updates for us?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm gonna be in Europe at some point. I'm gonna be traveling a lot. This
And that's
summer.
when we get Willow Talks,
Yeah,
which
we
is
get
just Willow.
Talks and
And if I decide to have a guest in that
yeah.
too, but I don't know if anybody's worthy of talking to me.
Anywho, so yeah, that's our current update. So sorry for the sabbatical, but
That's a work term.
Yeah.
For adults.
This is my
You're
job.
12.
This is my full-time job. This is my career. And you can't
Yeah,
relate.
Let's see. Well, that gets you.
Okay.
All right. Womp womp womp.
Ice.
Womp womp womp.
Ice.
Yeah yeah yeah.
Ice.
Yeah yeah yeah.
Ice.
Womp womp womp.
Ice.
Womp womp womp.
Ice.
Yeah yeah yeah.
Ice.
Yeah yeah yeah.
Let's pick up right where we left off. This is mine. Basic things are basic for a reason.
You don't have to tell them that.
This one's mine.
Let's not. Okay.
Cut. Re-go. Okay. Our first topic is basic things are basic for a reason. And I will explain.
Good.
I think basic things are basic because they're fucking awesome.
Okay.
And my example.
She's talking about her fucking Stanley. Okay.
Well, yes, my Stanley Cups. Pink drinks. Taylor Swift. What else?
Lego sets.
Lego sets. Oh my god.
Everyone and their fucking mother. I'm on the oppose of this argument. I think basic things are dumb.
I love
Be different.
okay.
I'm just saying that I'm quirky and cool and fun.
You can be different and quirky and cool and fun, but also love basic things.
She wants to get me a Stanley, and I can tell. She's asked me about it. She's like, "Would you want a green Stanley?" And I'm like,
I'm not getting you a Stanley.
Oh,
We've established.
Oh, this was not okay. She's getting hurt by my basic attack.
No. I'm just not getting you a Stanley. I decided this like a week and a half ago.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I asked you if you wanted one. You said no. So I'm not gonna get you one.
'Cause I like water bottle.
Mhm.
What is the This is a Stanley. This is my Stanley.
We got matching cups.
They were there last episode.
No, they weren't.
Weren't they? This is my Stanley cup.
So we got matching mugs, and hers is bright yellow, and it's a Cancer sign, and mine is baby pink, and it's Leo.
But here's the thing. I'm actually a Virgo. No, I'm kidding.
She's lying to you. Anywho,
We just got these 'cause we like the color. That's why.
yeah, we liked the color scheme. It was on brand for us, so we bought them.
I want to do like a fake ad read.
This episode is sponsored by.
This episode is sponsored by Swifty bracelet makers. They want us to advertise. That's all. Make your
Anyhow.
bracelets if you're going to the July 8th show. It's coming up quick.
Coming up real quick. I'm so scared.
We're excited.
I'm so scared.
I'm excited.
I'm scared.
But I have a fear of like things happening like where my ticket is like fake. And they're Sammy bought them.
Yeah.
So Sammy, if they're fake, I'm gonna be blaming you. I'm gonna be standing there. I'm gonna be like, Sammy, you're so stupid. But they're probably real. So I want to talk about how white people, just in general, but really just a specific part of that, white people snap when they decided to be British. Because why did they start being British? Like,
I don't know if anyone. Well,
didn't white people start being British?
what do you mean start being British?
Like when white people started, they were British.
No.
So then where'd the British come from?
Britain?
No. Tell me where they came from. Because I know they didn't have British accents this whole time.
Yeah, I don't know how accents develop.
Yeah, so you're wrong. But I really like the British
Can I
people.
Google that? Hold on.
I like when British people say things like "make haste." Make haste, sister. Or thank heavens. Rubbish. That's rubbish, mate. Like, dang, that's good.
Accents develop
Where'd you
and
guys
change
get
over
that?
time as people tend to live and communicate in specific and delineated communities.
No, but where did it come from? Because, like, everybody started in Africa, and then we went everywhere else. We
Okay.
started in Africa as a race. We all came from a black woman. Yes, this is true.
It is
And
true.
then we became white. Some of us
Mhm.
became white, like me and Ava.
Pasty.
So how did we become how did we decide if we wanted to be British or not?
I don't think it was a decision. It's just a thing that happens. It's just evolution.
No.
I don't get it either though.
I don't
but-
believe that a British accent is evolution.
Well, it's like, you know how when species are isolated, they slowly just like become like super identical.
Who?
Like so if you were to like take a species and put it in an isolated environment, it'd become all of the species would over time become pretty identical because there's no outside DNA getting in, and eventually over time
so
it'd
like
be
inbreeding.
Yeah.
When they all become ugly.
right.
So that's
I don't
what
know
British
where we were
people
going with
are.
this.
That's
Yeah,
what
but we
British
knew that.
people are.
We knew that though. We're inbred.
So if they kept breeding with each other, is that where the British accent came? Is that a product of inbreeding?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I don't believe that.
So
I think a British accent is product of inbreeding.
We'll just say that. We'll just say that.
And
a
that
British
is my
accent-
take on this.
I hope Hank Green never
This
listens
is
to our pod.
this is top reporting. Willow kind of reporting. I think British people are stupid. They keep coming on their stupid TikToks calling American people stupid. They don't know where we live. They don't know nothing about. Name one of the states that isn't New York, California, or Florida. Do it, stupid. You can't. They're saying American people don't know where Spain is. Bitch, yes I do. Do you name one country in Africa that you imperialized?
Tell me who Mr. Worldwide is. I just heard Mr.
No.
Worldwide speaking Spanish. in my ear,
Name
and I
one
asked-
name a country in Africa that doesn't start with a Z.
Chad.
I didn't ask you, imperializer. She is the epidemic we're fighting against.
My driving is the epidemic. You know this.
Thank you for listening.
Okay. Is that all you have to say on that?
Yeah, but the next topic is feisty for me too. The
Okay.
epidemic of Facebook.
Yeah, I don't understand how it
I
started.
put in here, I hate old people. Yes, I am ageist. I am very ageist.
Maybe don't.
I that's not the truth. But I am ageist against old people.
Maybe explain what you mean.
I don't like when freaking Ray Charles. That's actually a real person. Never mind. I don't like it when Ray Johnson gets on Facebook and is like, I fucking hate Democratic, Republicans, everybody.
That's not old people. That's Republicans.
No, that is old people. Old people, all old people are Republican. That's my take.
Brian's not.
I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about Ray Johnson.
I like it.
Ray Johnson gets on Facebook and he puts that little Facebook emoji of himself in the corner.
Is he really?
And he this is not a real person. And he's talking
You
about
said Ray Johnson was real.
no,
Oh, no,
Ray
it's-
Charles is remorse.
I'm sorry, I'm really struggling to keep up with
Can
this
I talk?
conversation. Yes.
Turn off your mic. Okay. Ray Johnson gets on Facebook, puts that little blue purple background on all of his texts, and then there's a little emoji of himself in the corner, and he's talking like, I hate Democrats and I hate these liberals because fuck Joe Biden and fuck everybody. Like, and they're like, fuck immigrants, they're taking all of our jobs, and like, if you don't like America, go back to your country. Like, you're kicking people out of the country from your station in, like, fucking St. Charles, Missouri on the computer. Like, calm down, Ray. Take a minute.
You're gonna be fine.
This is why I don't go on Facebook. My mom's always like, did you see my Facebook post? And I'm like, no.
Graham says that to me.
I'm not on Facebook. I only go on Facebook if it is my birthday or if I have done something accomplishing. because I am a self-centered person on occasion.
Yeah, she's not really. She's just saying.
I just love me. I'm pretty cool. But like, and it's not even, I don't follow them because I want to. It's because my parents know them. So I'm like pushed into this narrative. I would like to be excluded. That's all.
Yeah, I'm a Facebook hate page, but I'm not an old people hate page. I'm
a Facebook old people hate page.
I understand that.
You're also posting all these Bible verses and like support our thank you troop for this. And it's just like a Tuesday.
The quote unquote like funny videos. No one's laughing. No one's laughing.
My brothers do that.
The difference is your brothers are actually funny. If you sat down and had a conversation with Ray Johnson, you'd hate him.
Ray Johnson isn't real.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Or is he? Gotta check my Facebook friends. Yeah, but that's all I had to say about that. I'm pretty passionate. Yeah. I have a lot of passionate topics today, so you're gonna see a side of me that is feral and that doesn't really come out often.
Yeah.
But when I'm passionate, I'm passionate.
All right.
That was jazzy. My fucking tablet keeps turning off.
That's what it does.
And it makes it hard to do this.
Okay. Phobias. What is up with them?
Why are they a thing? Who came up with
sort
it?
Of trauma
Who
response.
came up with it? So, I have phobias. This is true. I have a few. I have thalassophobia, which is the fear of large bodies of water. I don't like it when there's big things underneath me. Like, we were in the lake, and I was like, I was terrified. I was like, I was letting myself enjoy it, but I was also like, what if there's like 5 billion fish underneath me right now? If a fish touches my leg in the lake, I will screech and I will scream, and you will think that the Loch Ness Monster has come and risen in this lake.
So Google says that phobias start obviously from a bad experience, some sort of trauma, or like genetics or learned behavior, which makes sense because I know people who like that maybe their parents were really scared of water and then they never like trained their kid, like taught their kid how to swim, and now they're fucking it's just terrified for her. But like, yeah,
I have another phobia, which is my weirdest one, and nobody gets it. I have a phobia of jewelry and small metal things.
I don't understand it.
And I don't really know where this comes from, but I feel like it's just like, I don't know. I see it as dirty. It also like mixes with the fear of like, I don't like when people have holes in their body. You know that guy from Family Guy with the hole in his cheek? I don't like it. Yeah. That might have been where it came from. But also like the way my sister and my mom, like I feel like they never organized their jewelry growing up, and like it just seemed dirty to me. And that's like where it comes from. I don't like when metal is dirty. Or like, why is it in your body? But I don't know where it comes from because my mom and my sister wear jewelry. And like, I don't know. It's weird. I just don't like when things are dirty.
Yeah.
Do you have any phobias?
I have trypophobia. Fear
of holes.
Oh, it's so nasty. And I can't do like, we did a project in biology. And it was about body systems. And one of them, you obviously had an option for a skeletal system. And I said to my partner, I said, I can't fucking do that because the pictures of bones where there's holes, it like literally hurts to think about. Like it causes me physical pain. And it's like, if I look at like a hive, you know, the beehive like pattern, it doesn't super bother me unless I stare at it for an extended period of time. But it's like a regular, it like grosses me out. And like I can't watch like the videos of like animated like skin stuff, like dermatology stuff, because the blackheads on their nose are the irregular patterns, and it grosses me out. And like here's my thing with it, and this might make you develop this. My reason that I hate it so much is because I then imagine it on my skin, like me having holes. And it freaks me out.
That's the worst.
If there were ever,
I hate holes in the body.
Ugh.
Like, ew.
It just like is so gross. I'm like, okay.
Like I just imagine like bugs coming out of my
skin.
Stop
it! Because those are some of the skin videos that I was talking about. How?
Because I fucking hate bugs too.
Ew. Okay, We have to stop talking about it.
Bugs,
We have
guys.
to move on. We have to move on.
The statement "icky bug,"
Ugh.
I made it.
We went to the zoo the other day with
Icky bug.
with Macy, and
My girlfriend.
we had to walk through the insects thing to get through to the butterfly dome, and it was cool. But
I
also
don't like when
wanna
the
be looking at
bugs get on each other.
Yeah,
Like, there's not enough space for. There's so many bugs that they have to be on each other. Like,
Ugh.
we know you're fucking.
It's
You're
just, like,
making
so
more.
gross. We also saw
That's
turtles
probably why
having-
there's so many in there. They're making more.
we had turtles. We saw turtles having sex. It was a lot for me.
It was funny.
It was a lot for me to process. But yeah, there was the one that I did like was it was a orchid mantis. It was a praying mantis, but it was like pink and white. That was cute.
I couldn't see it.
It was on the bottom side of an orchid.
Yeah, I didn't see it at all. But on the contrary to the phobia thing, there's the phobia of big things. I love big things. When there's a big thing in the sky, I'm like, whoa, dude. But then I think about it falling on me, and I'm like, ooh, ooh. My girlfriend has a phobia of the big things.
Does she really?
Yes. I love the big things. You know that big statue? It's like, I don't know where it is. I think it's somewhere in like, it's either,
Of Jesus?
no,
Oh, okay.
that's in Brazil. But it's like, it's in Asia somewhere. I think it's in Korea. It's like just a huge, it's like the biggest statue in the world. And I think that is so fun. Like driving by that, I would be like, oh my God, this is crazy. I also really love bridges.
Statue of Unity?
Yes. I like when bridges are really big and fun.
It's in India.
Yes. So it is in Asia. I just love big stuff. I don't like big stuff when it's in the water. Just when water is brought into it, no.
Mhm.
Like a cruise ship, kind of like it weirds me out. Like I don't like the pictures of the big anchors, but I would get on a cruise because if Mickey Mouse is on that cruise, I'm getting on.
I would love to experience a Disney cruise at some point in my life.
Can we go on a Disney cruise together?
Yes.
How much are Disney cruises?
Probably really fucking expensive. And I'm okay with it. Okay, there was this one girl who I still go to school with her, but she was in my 4th grade class and she went on a Disney cruise and she came back with cornrows. She went to like somewhere in Mexico. She's been to every state. She's actually a really cool person. I
want to see you with cornrows.
Oh God.
After me and Ava go on
Canceled
our
so
Disney
fast.
cruise, we're gonna come back with cornrows. Ooh, that'll be a good episode.
Anywho. Yeah. I just
Phobias are weird.
phobias are weird.
Psychology is weird.
Psychology is so weird, and I don't understand if it's like because I understand that like it's most things are a trauma response. What I don't understand is what chemicals cause the trauma response.
It's somewhere in the brain.
And I like knowing about these things. I like knowing that my ADHD has to do with like my lack of neurotransmitters. Like I like knowing that kind of stuff, but like it confuses me so much. But I also just don't understand biology. So.
I'll put my 2 cents in on the brain transmitting. I don't know anything about it. My brain is just weird. And now I'm alright with it. I'll roll with the punches. So if my transmitter is cut off,
It's not cut off, it's a lack of it. Your body doesn't make enough of it.
that makes sense.
Mhm.
I never claimed to be a scientist.
Your thoughts just don't move fast. Not our. It's fine. Anyway.
This is more of just like a laid back one, I feel like. But I have a problem with it because I want my house, my future apartment, which I think a lot about, to be cute. But Urban Outfitters decor, why does it cost? It literally costs your whole fucking future child's fucking college fund
So
for one, like a couch
Yeah.
or like a bed sheet.
I'm gonna pull up some examples
Like-
really quick.
I want to decorate my future apartment with the Urban Outfitter decor because it is nice and fun and cute. But why would I be paying $500,000 for my living room?
So I was looking at pots that they have because they have some really cute ones. There's an ice cream cone one that I loved, and it was the cheapest one they had. It's $60, and it's plastic. It is plastic, and I couldn't rationalize it in my brain to fucking buy that shit because it's plastic for $60.
60.
Yeah, so then I just went to fucking TJ Maxx and I got one of those cute little ceramic ones for like $30. But okay, so let's look. There's a Tough to Love seat that is $1,099.
A love seat.
Yeah.
For love.
And what's worse is that all of it is so fucking cute.
I would like to decorate my little gay apartment because Urban Outfitters, maybe not exclusively, but they have little gay stuff.
They do have little gay stuff.
Gay stuff for gay people. Pride Month. So I don't think it's very inclusive or supportive for the gay community to have to pay $5 billion.
Holy fucking shit. This 6-drawer dresser is $1,699.
But it's cute. So would if I had the money, would I pay it? Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Let me get rich really quick.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll buy it.
These tiny little cherry candles, $20. There's 3 of them.
They also have weird things on Urban Outfitters.
Well, I used to buy from Urban Outfitters a lot, and then I found out how big their carbon footprint is, and I stopped.
Whose carbon footprint isn't big? Goodwill, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like,
they don't got shit.
I feel like at this point, if we're not all gonna make a big change, then everybody's carbon footprint is just
it needs to be the big companies. But anyhow, we're not gonna get
doo-doo
cock.
cock. Yeah, Greek life is a pseudonym for cult activity, and I am very passionate about this because why do like 35,000 women need to live in one house on College Row together and do good things for the community? Because what good things are you doing for the community by screaming and yelling through the streets of freaking Alabama?
Mm-hmm.
So like why were they made?
Well, so I will say that my sister was a president of her chapter for a year, and it was hell. She hated every second of it.
Because who the fuck wants to be surrounded by 2,000 women screaming, yelling, hollering, singing song?
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't. I'm a feminist, but I'm not a Greek feminist. I don't like the Greek.
I mean, okay, so the answer I got for why they were made, it was very
well, I feel like
simple.
in the beginning it's because of academia, because like women were like just getting their rights and they were like, woo, let's be college.
This one literally just says to further the social, scholastic, and professional interest of its members.
See, so that, yeah. But I feel like over time it's become more about like social hierarchy.
Yeah.
Especially at University of Alabama. And I just watched the HBO Max doc. Yes, I did. And that is why this topic is in here. Because sororities ruin lives.
Okay. Wikipedia said it started with like students who wanted to meet secretly. So like, what is the word I'm?
But I'm not even
like culty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even just focusing in on sororities. Frats are weird too. Frats are literally just the patriarchy in one house.
Mm-hmm.
Because sororities are dictated by the frats. The sorority, it's like the top sorority is dictated by the frats because the frats decide which sorority has the hottest girls. And that's been a thing. I'm just specifically talking about University of Alabama. No other like little niche schools. University of Alabama is shit. And it's weird and creepy what they do there with their sororities. And it like dictates all other college sororities like around in like the southern United States and like East Coast. Because I've heard in the documentary, like a girl from Mississippi was like hearing about what was going on with the University of Alabama, and that was like dictating like where her sorority like ranked, because
what
it was
the hell?
Like University of Alabama is crazy. They call it the machine.
That's a good fucking nickname.
They call it the machine. No, they literally call it like the board of the people who like are in charge of University of Alabama, like who own it or whatever. They call them the machine because they like, you never hear about what goes on in the sororities because they don't let that information go out to the public.
Yeah.
Because it's so fucked. I hate Greek life.
Yeah. I just think, well, to make it more a little like, what's the word, local to us, Mizzou is fucking awful.
Yeah, I feel like that's our, for Missouri, that is our U of A.
U of A.
That was scary. But my best friend Avery, she goes to Missouri S&T, and the sororities there are much less toned down. But I've heard I don't like sororities anywhere because sororities are, it's just like, it's a thing that you hear about when you're younger and you're like, oh my God, I want to go because it seems so fun and like you drink alcohol and you party all the time and blah, blah, blah. But that is hell.
That sounds exhausting.
Like, it's really, and there are so many fucking rules. Like, in this documentary that I watched, one of the rules is that you can't have your hair wet on the first floor. You can't leave the house without having 2 of the 3 done: hair, makeup, or outfit. You can't leave the fucking house. Like, and you can get kicked out if you wear another sorority sticker. You can get
What the
kicked out if
hell?
you go into a frat party, like the upper levels of a frat. You can get kicked out. And like, if you spend the night at a frat, you can get kicked out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of rules about, like, just fucking, like, sex and illegal shit. But, I mean, not illegal, but, like, just, like,
You
them being
basically,
very
when you join a
modest.
sorority, you sign away your like rights as a college student.
Yeah.
You can only be what this sorority wants you to be. You can't look too different. If you look too different, you won't get in.
And that really does depend on the sorority. My sister, her sorority is very. It really depends.
And it
Like,
depends on how big the
sororities-
college is.
Yeah, and this like the sororities at Mizzou, it's very appearance based, but the sororities where my sister went most eight, it's very different. They do tend to like base it more off of academics and like those kind of things. I'm not saying that appearance doesn't play a factor in some of them. It probably does, but like again, it just really depends on
And
where
that,
you're at.
with the thing with the appearance, that gets into racism with sororities.
Yeah.
Which is a very big thing in Southern universities. And Southern universities are older, so they have older values. So sororities at U of A, at least, weren't integrated until 2011.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah. Because it's just like white people don't want their appearance to be different. And like, hair is different with other races. Like, beauty is different because of what the white women at sororities have dictated is normal and what fits the mold.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, even if they are integrated now, like officially, you won't get in if you're like a different race because it's like usually like just 1 or 2.
Yeah.
People of different races that aren't white.
Yeah, it's a whole thing because like I'm from what I understand, a lot of times recruitment isn't just like recruitment people on the board. It can be very spread out. And
another thing is with the race thing, it's because frat boys, I would say mostly white.
Yeah.
Especially I'm talking about mostly Southern United States.
Yeah.
Because that is what Southern United States is, mostly white.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like the frat boys, if they're mostly white, usually white men don't go for like other race women because like that's not what is like integrated into their minds by their white parents who have white partners.
Right, yeah.
Because it's just white, white, white. And that is just that. So if the frat boys are deciding what top sorority it is, the frat girls are not going to want to bring in people who have different looks.
Yeah.
Or like who stray too far from their mold.
Again, it has like a lot to do with hierarchy.
The top sorority at U of A is Zeta Tau Alpha, I believe. And that is very much the hardest sorority to get into because they have such a mold.
Yeah.
Like white, brown, blonde hair, wears Lululemon on the daily. Like,
yeah.
And I'm not saying that academics aren't important at those sororities, but it's definitely more appearance based than it is academia based.
Yeah.
And that's that.
Sororities.
So do you want to talk about anything else?
No, not really on that.
But I definitely think that frats are more of a problem than sororities.
Oh, I'm seeing Gamma Phi Beta as number 1.
That could also be true.
That was the one my sister.
That just might be general.
Yeah.
And not because it's different at every college.
Mm-hmm.
But my best friend Avery, she's in a sorority, but it's not like an actual sorority where you live in the house. It's just a group. And she says that is much better. And I think it's much better because it's not as appearance-based because you don't all live in one place and you don't all like blah, blah, blah. And it's more focused on philanthropy, which is what a sorority should be.
Yeah. The photo I'm looking at right now, it's a bunch of girls in front of a sorority house. I do not see a single black girl.
Yeah. No Hispanic girl, no Asian girl. It's all
Yeah,
white
it's
women.
all white women.
And that's just the machine.
Yeah. I was about to say maybe this person is mixed. They are just really heavily tanned.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll find that a lot in the South, too.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm obviously very invested into this topic. And
Oh yeah.
if anything else changes, or when I hear, because I'm 18, all my friends just graduated, and I know a lot of people going into sororities, and I'm going to keep update on that because you don't understand what a sorority really is unless you either look into it or you're in one. So, and I know a lot of people going into frats, and they're probably going to think it's the best thing ever because they're men.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's
Couples with joint media accounts. Joint social media accounts.
we know what the fuck you did. We know.
I just think it's so interesting.
You were in the DMs.
Yeah.
You were with other women, and now you're not allowed to have your own social media account. Or maybe it was the girl. Or maybe it could be either of you.
Yeah.
Or it could be girl, boy. I don't discriminate. I'm gay.
Either way, I think it's fucking weird because I think at a point it does come to exploiting your significant other.
Yeah. I think it's not healthy for a relationship to be all on the media because, like, there's no room to have a relationship outside of it.
And I guess it depends on the person, but like I just don't understand because I mean again, it really I don't. I feel like at some point it comes down to some sort of like poor value.
Yeah.
And like it just like I don't understand how that could be sustainable for your relationship.
If your whole relationship is on the internet,
Mhm.
what relationship do you expect to have outside of it? Like, what
yeah.
kind of relationship are you having?
Mhm.
Like, obviously not one with a lot of substance, in my personal opinion. Like the LeBrants,
Oh my god.
they post their child was right out of the womb, and you saw its face.
Yeah. And again, I feel like that does come down to exploiting your children. And
Yeah,
like,
that's a
with
whole
some
other thing.
people-
Explain that's
Oh
that's
my
borderline
God.
child abuse.
It's so bad. It's so
like your child will never have a time growing up. Like their childhood is just gonna be that fucking camera in their face.
And there are some people where like I feel like maybe family vlogging is like just an extension of their career, but you could also reach a point where you're not sharing your child's face every breath on the internet.
I've seen healthy versions of family like
Mhm.
media accounts. Like there are definitely healthy versions
You
out
can
there.
do it, and I think it's for the right people who are in like the correct space to do so, but like I think it's really fucking hard, and I feel like for a lot of people again it just like it's not.
Yeah, it definitely like when it gets out there, I feel like and you start getting popular as a family, people like your child's cute and they're doing cute things on the internet, and then you see the money that it brings in, that gets you enticed into making it their whole life. And I think that's what happens with a lot of family vlogs.
Yeah.
But I love family vloggers when I can tell that it's like not suffocating.
Yeah, it's not bad motives.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like I said, it's sometimes I feel like it's an extension of careers, but like I just
Yeah, like sometimes you just start out as an influencer and then you get married and then you have children. Yeah. But I feel like if you start out as an influencer and you don't have a spouse or you don't have children, it's just like you understand more of the deficits and more of the cons of being a social media star, and you don't want to involve your private relationships and your children into that because it can get very burning. Like it can just like burn you out, and it can get your whole like life just like
I don't know if that's necessarily true though, because like to me I feel like for people who started on their own, they want anything for clicks. I feel like to do
I don't think so because there's
I
like
feel-
YouTubers like PewDiePie, he has a child. And like he has a wife, and he shows his wife sometimes, but it's not all the time, so it's a healthy amount. Because I think like he has seen the fruits of what happens to people who get really popular.
And I think it depends on like I think also our generation just like it has a lot of education surrounding it, and like maybe older generations don't, but like I feel like it takes a certain person to do what these people do. Like you gotta be a little narcissistic because you gotta think you're the best.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. I'm not saying that everyone who does this shit is a narcissist.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they have to be like a little bit like,
But
well, I deserve this.
Like this is why we see a lot of famous people and influencers hiding their relationships, because they actually understand that that is something private, and if you put your relationship on the line, you're not going to get a lot out of it. Yeah. So. That's what I have to say. But it's okay to post like a few cute pictures. Like, oh yeah, I do that.
I love some soft launches.
It's fun.
I love soft launches. I love like.
I interrupt this broadcast to tell you that Ava's camera cut off because Siri turned on. So that is why you don't get to finish this. Sorry. Next topic. Sam Smith is kind of the worst. And here, let me tell you. What it was that video on TikTok of him shaking his little ass cheeks and running away like he just did something. You did not do anything with that. Can we just take 5 fucking seconds and think about what we're doing on this stage with thousands of people who all have their own mini recording device? Let's think about the actions.
I am not asking you to be modest. I'm asking you to not be gross.
I'm asking you to stop.
I'm like, oh my god, my eyes.
I don't even think that there was underwear between those ass cheeks. That was just full on raw.
It's James
ass.
Charles at Coachella.
Assless chap. But no, it's that video. If you know the specific video, I'll put a little clip. Unfortunate for you.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like fucking Patrick Starr in the in the fishnets and the boots, and that's Patrick Starr if he was shaking ass.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Smith is the real life version of Patrick Starr.
He creeps me out.
I don't like him anymore.
He freaks me out.
2014 Sam Smith, you were fine.
I think he's weird.
I think that he took the mama don't know that it's getting hot. I think he took that song way too far.
Agree. I'm so tired of hearing that fucking song. Holy shit. And like, I love that.
I love gay people, but what was that Grammy performance?
Real. I have never felt so disturbed and so violated.
Like, I'm 12. Why were you putting that on the internet?
I am a mere child. Like, what are we talking about? And like I oh my god, he like grosses. And I have seen like videos of him performing on stage. He has the X's over his nipples and like fish. He looks like Patrick Starr.
You're a man. You can put that out there. Do we know Sam's pronouns? Let's make sure.
Let me double check. Let me check on the Instagrams.
If we were saying the wrong pronouns, we formally apologize.
We do formally apologize, and that is our bad. We hate him, but we do need to use his correct pronouns. Sam Smith. It don't say. Oh, this is the wrong Sam Smith. Just kidding.
How many are there?
I don't know. This one looks like a not a baseball.
Just look it up on the Google.
Sam Smith. Oh, they them pronouns. Sorry.
So yeah, Sam Smith.
Smith says they mess up pronouns all the time as well.
But yeah, I'm just saying, Sam Smith, take it down.
Mm-hmm. Take it down just a notch.
I want to know the kind of person going to a Sam Smith concert.
I'd like everybody to just pause.
40-year-old gay man.
If you don't know what we're talking about, pause, go to Sam Smith's Instagram, just scroll through a couple posts.
And I mean, we're putting the TikTok in, so you'll see, unfortunately.
I mean, I think I love that he worked with Kim Petras and that, like, that was...
I think Kim Petras took a little far, too.
She did, too. But I'm saying, like, for her to be the
feeding
first...
off of it.
For her to be the first trans woman to win whatever that award was, it was, like, the duet Grammy. For her to be the first trans person, that's awesome. Like, I love, like, the history that they made and, like, the significance behind that. He needs to calm the fuck down. It's gross.
I don't want to silence Sam Smith, but you know who I want to bring up? Dylan Mulvaney.
What do we think?
I fucking love Dylan Mulvaney.
Me too. He's so cute. Or she's so cute.
I think the decision to bleach the hair on the eyebrow was a fantastic one.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan, you look great.
Dylan, I love you.
I would drink Bud Light.
God, she's such a sweetheart.
I would drink the Bud Light for you, but I will not be drinking Bud Light.
Oh my god.
We're so good at this. Guys, I think second episode we're podcasters.
Yeah, we
First episode was a little amateur,
immature.
but we're doing good. I think the tables bring something, the topic together.
I like that I have a laptop.
We're put together, guys.
Yeah.
We're put together.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thank you for noticing, by the way.
Would we like to move on?
Thank you for giving a thumbs up on this video.
Thank you.
Thank you
for
for
liking and subscribing.
streaming.
Thank you for streaming.
Thank you for streaming on the Spotify so we can make money.
Moolah.
You might see an ad read soon.
Ooh.
Are you Kim Petras or am I?
I don't want to be either.
I want to be Sam.
Okay.
Okay. This is Ava's topic, guys. Rare occurrence.
Rare occurrence. I just didn't pay attention to the topic stuff. Okay.
I've had feuds since we've been on here with myself about these topics.
Okay. So, my little thing. I am so scared for Speak Now Taylor's version. Let me explain. First of all, I had this fear with Red, and it didn't come true. I just get scared. I'm really scared that Speak Now Taylor's version isn't going to be as good because part of the reason that Speak Now is so good to me is that she doesn't have complete vocal control, and like it just sounds so raw, and I love it. But I'm so scared that it's not going to be there. I also want to talk about the shaky breath on Last Kiss, and I also want to talk about how Let's Go isn't a fucking vault
So
song.
then just talk about it. So then talk about it if you want to talk about it. This is your time. This is Ava's 2 minutes that I give her to talk.
Yeah, real. Okay. Yeah, I'm really scared that the Last Kiss shaky breath isn't there, but now I have confidence that it will be for reasons that we will not be discussing on this podcast. What? Joe and Maddie.
Who? Oh,
there she is.
I was like Joe Jonas.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I really don't want to
Maddie.
talk about it. I miss him. Anyways.
I
Joe,
don't.
not Maddie.
I don't miss him. Bitch. Fuck you, Joe.
Yeah, no, I'm really mad at him, but I miss the good days.
You want to go driving into my scooter?
Just right in London. Anyways. Yeah, I also am really upset that Let's Go isn't a vault track. For those of you who don't know, Let's Go is like a leaked song, and it's so good, and it's not on it. I'm also really worried about Fall Out Boy being featured on one of the
I'm
fucking
not,
vault
because
tracks.
have you heard her sing that Fall Out Boy song for the Victoria's Secret show? She sounded so good.
that's true.
It sounded
That
like
is
she
true.
wrote that song.
That is
Sorry.
true. That is true. And yeah, okay.
I'm not as much of I don't know a lot about old Taylor stuff.
Mhm.
Because I'm kind of new. I've been here since Folklore.
Mhm.
Folklore, evermore, midnight.
I don't know if you knew, Taylor Swift is all I think, and she's the only reason I get up in the morning. That's
I'm
why.
just an Ariana Grande fan.
I just love her so much.
But I love Taylor too. I'm a big Taylor fan. Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted, queen.
She wrote a song about me. We're friends.
Anywho, yeah, I was born on August 22nd. I was born to be a Swiftie. That's all I have to say. That's my take. You can come back
Hey.
now.
I know you guys miss me. I'm so good at talking and you love me and I'm so funny.
Anywho,
We don't have any other topics, so this is just free reign. So
mhm.
it's probably not going to be very good, so you can click off now.
That's okay. Thank you. Yeah. Do you have any final additions? I don't either.
But I want to talk.
I do too. Well, I mean, we could just hang out.
What do we have to talk about? Honestly, we can just keep talking until if something good comes out of it, then something good comes out of it.
Me and my therapist started talking about me graduating therapy today. Scary. That's all I have.
I've never been to therapy. Should I
I-
have gone? Yeah.
I highly recommend.
Should I
people
be
go to
in?
therapy.
Yeah.
I highly
You
recommend.
want to hear me talk about trauma? You want to hear me talking about blunt force head trauma? I got it. I cry when I pee. Blunt force head trauma. I've always done that. I thought it was normal until like a year ago. Let's talk about it. Apparently, it's something wrong with my pons and up in here. The tear ducts are connected. I don't.
When I lay down,
But I
my
cry
eyes
when I
water, but
piss.
it's different.
I do that too. I'm a cancer, guys.
Yesterday when I was
I
hanging
just
out
always
with
want to
Aubrey,
cry.
Yesterday when I was hanging out with Aubrey, we were watching movies, and first of all, we watched this awful movie, 13 the Musical on Netflix. It's so bad. It is so tremendously
Ariana
bad.
was in 13.
Like in the original? Okay. Yeah. Well, okay, the movie, awful.
Yeah.
Just so bad. And so, like, yeah. So we were just, like, watching movies. We watched John Mulaney's Baby J.
I love John Mulaney.
Me too.
Fuck all of you for leaving him when he was on cocaine.
Anywho, yeah, we were just laying there, and like I like my eyes were watering while we were watching this awful musical, and Aubrey was like, "It's so good. You love it so much," and I was like, "Aubrey, I will literally hit you over the
Aubrey
head." Right
likes it?
now. No, but she was joking.
Oh, I never heard Aubrey joke.
I love when she's sarcastic. It's the funniest thing.
Aubrey's too nice to be a jokester.
She is.
Like me. I'll be mean.
Yeah, she's
For a quick buck.
she's too kind to people. She doesn't know how to tell people to fuck off.
And that's what Ava's for.
Yeah, that is what I'm for. I can do it.
And I
can do it for her.
Ava's person to fuck off. I'm Ava's fuck off person.
Anywho.
I just like when somebody comes up that me and Ava don't like, or just that Ava doesn't like, I just stay quiet. I'm just silent, like, till they get embarrassed, because that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
You're just standing there embarrassing yourself. You fucking idiot. Go away.
Yeah.
But no, I don't get to do that anymore.
Yeah.
That little Ava's all on her
I don't
own.
want to go through 2 years of high school without you. I'm really
She's
scared.
all on her own in this big world, this big city of Cotterville.
Of Cottleville, Missouri.
You don't even live in Cotterville.
No, I don't.
I do.
Come find me.
They will.
Please don't. Please don't.
I will. I bet you're gonna hear.
You walk here.
You're gonna hear scratching on your fucking window. You can hear the sound of the acrylic.
Gag.
We haven't done a mic smell.
I've been smelling my mic this whole
Yummy.
time. You don't
I
understand.
love foam. Get me to a foam pit. Those are so fucking hard to get out of.
They are.
As a fucking former gymnast. It's too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's too much for me.
It's a lot. And now she has sciatica. The fact that you
Ava loves to bring up my sciatica
No, it's
to
just-
put me down and
okay.
to really just.
I couldn't walk
put me in
earlier
the
today.
dirt.
Oh
yeah, because that's the same. I have a chronic illness and
Yeah.
Ava can't walk for one day. Okay.
Well, no, I just think it's so interesting that you used to be a gymnast and now you fucking sciatica.
I used to be a gymnast, cheerleader, flexible woman.
Yeah.
And now,
And now
look at
we're
my
here.
life. I think sciatica is curable, but I'm just not doing anything to cure it. Because I don't wanna. It's a lot of work right now. I think first step is I need a new bed, and I don't have a new bed, but I'm working on it. And then you have to stretch a lot. You have to go to a chiropractor. Am I doing any of these things? No. Just take an ibuprofen. Just take a Xanax, Push it down.
Yeah, it could be surgical and it doesn't have to be.
Yeah. I could get surgery. No, I couldn't. I have a phobia of medical things.
Physical therapy.
That's basically chiropractor.
Well, also Willow didn't have medical insurance for a long ass time.
Till January.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I'm living my life. It's a little annoying now. Because I used to be able to do the splits. I used to be able to fucking do tumbling tosses. And now look at me.
Mm-hmm. But I love it.
Old and
She
boring.
she has a cute little wooden cane
I don't
that
really
I
use
want to
it that
decorate
often.
so bad.
I don't really use. I don't bring it out in public.
Yeah.
I don't.
The first time we recorded, she was like, I might have to bring my cane. I'm having a really bad time. And I was like, that's fine. And I said, while you're editing, can I decorate it?
She wants to put glitter.
I do.
I don't like glitter.
I feel like Jess from New Girl. I break for birds. I have touched glitter in the last 24 hours.
I'm Schmidt.
You are Schmidt.
And I love Schmidt.
Yeah.
Because that's me. And I love me.
Yeah. I gotta stop saying anywho, by the way. I'm so sorry.
Anywho.
Sound like an old ass
You're like
lady.
the old lady that I'd find at Walmart
Wally.
in the toilet cover section.
Mm-hmm.
That's Ava. No,
I-
you
I
find
have
me at
like a-
Walmart in the baby toy section because I love baby toy.
Real.
You know
When I
that cat that's a piano? I know him.
Mm-hmm.
We're,
We're good friends.
Do you know him? No, you don't.
No, but I do know the other piano.
I don't know anything about jewelry, guys. This is just what I've heard. I'm
Mhm.
actually a genius. Autism is a strength.
When you get married, what do you think you're
I
gonna
have an
do about,
eidetic
like-
memory. Small band, green,
Well, I'm just asking because of your phobia.
emerald. I'm going to have to take it off to eat,
Mhm.
and I will have to take it off if I'm going to get anything wet.
Got it.
And if the day is bad and I just don't want to wear it on my skin, I'll have a glove, piece of cloth, maybe.
Mhm.
My mom went to Cane's. That's why she asked me if I was home. What a sweetie.
Oh, that's cute. Tell her I already got you some.
Love Becky.
Mhm.
Love
Daughter is
you.
mothering.
She doesn't listen to this podcast. I wish she would.
She doesn't?
She didn't listen to it the first time, at least from what I heard.
Oh, man.
We were talking about the royal family fucking, so I don't know if she wanted to hear
That's
that.
true. I'm so sorry we talked about the royal family for
I'm
so
not.
goddamn long. Well, it was really fun.
I'm
it was
not
really fun
sorry
and it was
about
good
it.
content. But
I think this episode has been a lot better. I
mhm.
think we're getting toned down now, but I think you guys are getting comfy with us.
I'm getting comfy with you at least.
That was gross.
I just hit
You
my
just
mic,
broke
I'm
the
sorry.
fourth wall.
There was
First rule of show business: don't look at the camera.
I've been looking at the camera this whole time, bitch.
Yeah, whatever.
And you could too if you had your glasses on.
I'm a professional. I'm a professional.
Anywho,
Ava wouldn't understand that.
no, I wouldn't.
I'm the matriarch. I did it first. That's all. Bye.
Bye bye.
Have a good night.
Like and subscribe. Make sure to save our podcast on Spotify.
See
That it?
ya.
Bye. Okay, do it again.